Hey everyone, Harry here to talk about another misstep, hiccup, more than a hiccup really, in the Trump transition process. And this is something that maybe would escape notice generally. You need to sort of have played ball in Washington to understand the really central position that is the White House Counsel. This is the lawyer for the White House. There's all perennial discussions about, does that mean for the president as a person or the president as a position? It means the president as a position, but it always gets tied up in things. It's a super critical position, especially if, as looks like will be likely here, there's going to be scandals or whiffs of scandals that you're going to have to handle. So Pat Cipollone, recall, is the White House counsel at the end of the Trump administration. They would never want him now, even though pretty damn loyal. He actually advised Trump, as did his deputy, Pat Philbin, that some of the things he was contemplating were illegal. And while he tried to protect that testimony from coming out when he went to a grand jury, he had to say it. Pat Philbin, his deputy, pretty much the same thing, very conservative, but honest, honorable. He is now, for his troubles, one of the people on the reprisal prosecution list. All right. So White House counsel is huge in calling balls and strikes and telling presidents what they can and can't do. We actually have a former Talking Feds episode with some previous White House counsels, including Bob Bauer, that if you have an extra 45 minutes, I think is really interesting to sort of lay out how important it is. But Trump made a selection for White House counsel about 3 weeks ago, and in a surprise announcement, we learned that William McGinley, the guy who was chosen 22 days ago, is out, will not be White House counsel. There's a little asterisk. Governments have to figure out kind of safe landing pads for people that they sack, and McGinley is being assigned now to the Elon Musk, Vivek Ramaswamy Department of Government Efficiency. But anyway, he's out, and instead, David Warrington, who basically was the general counsel for the campaign, is in. Now, it's remarkable that you would replace a White House counsel who's never served. It's just, again, a really vital strategic position, and they'd have thought about it a lot. And it seems that this move has to portend kind of shuffling of power and shifting dynamics in Trump land. And in particular, it may well be connected to the whole blunder that we've talked about. I've actually written about on the Substack a couple days ago, Boris Epstein. Epstein has been this very close advisor. It looks as if he had his fingers in the cookie jar trying to get prospective nominees to pay him monthly retainers so he could try to put a good word in for them, or so he said. And Trump ordered up a report on this, and it seems to have come back and said, yep, he did it, and our recommendation is just keep him away. The author of that report, David Warrington, so the guy who was general counsel for the campaign, and William McGinley's principal, or certainly strong sponsor for the job of White House counsel, Boris Epstein. So I think this reflects both the ebbing of Epstein's power and the elevation both of Warrington and also, by the way, the putative the choice of for Chief of Staff Susie Wiles, because she also had initially been for Warrington, but McGinley got the nod, which is what Epstein had urged. So 2 points. One, pretty wild, a very important position is in and then out without having served an hour. And then second, the reflection of a kind of calling card of Trump rule, fighting among the subordinates. He likes to have almost these gladiatorial battles and see who survives. And for now, Epstein, who's also angered him by trying to make money off his responsibilities to Trump. Trump can do something like that, but others he's not so happy about, is down. And, it's just, that's the way things seem to work in Trump land, sort of shifting dynamics, feuds, and the like. And so now there's a sign of that. We're going to see, I think, quite a lot of it in Trump 2.0. Talk to you later. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video and other Talking Feds content, please take a second to like and subscribe. Talk to you later.